I'm going to do something very risky. I have just finished tidying up this little bit here. What I'm going to do is to open up a translocator, and I want to see what the new world gen is like. Now I'm still on release candidate 1. This is extremely risky, but I can't resist anymore. Now what I will need with me is earth and also a door. Have I got a spare door? I have. And I've also got a couple of brass torch holders that I don't like brass torch holders. Where are they? Upstairs. The thing is, I want to make sure that I've got light wherever I go. It's 6 in the morning. You wouldn't believe it, would you? It's a filthy day here. Probably worse elsewhere. Let's take those 2 with us. Right. Let me just think. What do we need? A door, earth, the means to mend a translocator. Okay, let's go. Porter. I think that is translocator. Yeah, it's translocator. Okay. You know, we have beautiful blocks here. Ooh, temptation. What have we got here? Paper, rot. Oh, merchant pants. Lots of people want that. Right, now, let's just clear some of this clutter, whatever this is. Hello. Oh, a rusty gear. We'll take that. And a storage vessel. Why not? Now we need to rid ourselves of this rubble. That's 1 wood rubble. And I don't want this either. What have I got in my inventory? Metal parts. Okay. Do you know, I've also got these wretched... never mind. We'll take those. Right. Start with the metal parts. And then we will put in these 3. What might I need on the other side? All of that. Oh, it's raining. Now, this is a risky endeavour because I don't know how this is going to sit with my map, but I have taken we've got mushrooms over there. We're going to take the mushrooms. I have just taken a game save file. I am being very, very careful here. I'm very, very aware that this could crash my map and my game. I'm praying it doesn't, but you never know. Where did I see? I saw some... Here we are. These are highly poisonous, but that's all right. I'm just grateful to have them. I must not eat them by mistake. The other thing I might do is come back and take some of the fancier bricks here. Right, do not go back through there. We are going where? Where's this route up? Yeah, this all needs clearing out, doesn't it? What a mess this place is. but it's full of beautiful shale blocks. Okay, deep breath. Does it work? Wow, it works. Okay, door. This is, we are on granite. A door to nowhere, but what we do need to do is to immediately make ourselves secure. We don't want any nasties coming in here and making our lives a misery. Okay, that is pretty well secure. How much room do I have? I've got one of these I would like to put up. Okay. And we are where? Oh my gosh, I need a raft. I need to dig underground to here. So I actually need to dig, yeah, it's that way I need to dig. Okay. A torch holder is only as good as the torch in it. So we have these that I don't particularly want. Let's have a quick look at what we've got. And let's have a look at whether anything here, that is the Resonance Archive, and home, we are north. Oh, does the coal mine get on the map? It does not. Okay, does anything else come on the map? The interesting one is this, the village. Okay. Right, let's just... Oh gosh. What have we got? Sphelerite I will take. Rope I will take. These I will take. Okay. I put that back in there. I don't think you can ever put anything back in this. So we've got another, I don't want to leave that here. Sunflower seeds. Oh, a prize, a chandelier. That is a prize. Right, that one doesn't open, or I've emptied it. Right, what have we got? Metal parts. That looks like don't scrap metal. Wow. Scrap metal. Okay, closed crates. Sunflower seeds. There's a table there. Cylinder. Okay. Whoops, I pressed the wrong thing. Right, I haven't a clue where I am. 20, we're low down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Well, it didn't crash my game. That is a plus. How do I get down from here? Over here. I think, given that we've got a translocator going, Oh, whoa, this area is seriously negative. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my goodness. Right. Let's go upstairs and drop some of this stuff off. Well, that didn't crash my game going through a teleporter, so that's a good start. My game did not crash. I need to find a way out of that. It's this one I want, isn't it? Metal parts, yeah. I need to find a way from under the sea, which is not going to be easy. And I think the best way is to not try to make a sea entrance. Have just a storage vessel there, and sphelerite. Nice. We have a mushroom that we haven't had before. And let's see if we can find a nice place to put this. And I'm thinking, oh yes, excellent. We've added to that collection. Right, I'm going to sort myself out and come back to you. Right, I'm going back to this teleporter, Translocator, and my gosh, I hadn't realised it's quite so dark here. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but I want to, I just don't think this is doable without clearing a path here. I mean, there's just so much rubbish here. Right, that actually is marginally better. Okay. At the moment, just need to sort out what we're doing. And all this stuff I keep picking up. And can you see how this is a very negative area? We do not want to live here. Now, is it negative on the other side? Let me look at my... Yes, it is. Actually, I don't know whether the area I've spawned into or translocated into is negative. What I do know is that I am very, very low. If you look at it, I'm at level 111 here. When I go through that translocator, I am only at level 20. So that's incredibly low. So we just don't know whether the area is negative, but I've gone from one negative region. So you start off even with a slight minus, and then we go into a very, very negative translocator. Okay. Alright, let's clear this out and go. No. Right, we'll take those two. We have a load of stuff that we don't want here. That's alright. Broken stuff. I don't mind these blocks, but this load of broken tat I do not want. What's down here? Nothing. But I'm going to have to be careful here. Right, let's get rid of that. Look at my bar. So I've gone from one negative area to another. Right, let's move that off the bar, that onto the bar, that onto the bar. All these wretched ruined things. Ruined chair, metal barrel. Okay, let's go back inside. I've picked up some stuff. All right, let's there's our metal parts and a cylinder. Okay. All right, that's looking better. Oh, I've got a ruined bed now. Oh, and these two things here. Okay. All right, so we are under the sea. And we are severely negative here. I wonder if we're negative further up, because sometimes you can be, oh crikey, it looks like, yep, here we go. Oh my word. Wow, what a nightmare. Yeah, it's still negative here. We need to get out of this negative area. Oh, this way. Yeah. Okay. How far is it to a positive area? There we go. Not far. Oh look, there's our viaduct. Fantastic. I found it, and that is our ruined village. Right, so we're going positive but not fast. Oh wow. You hear the bees, guys? It's going to be night soon, isn't it? Ooh. Okay. I'm going the wrong way. Alright, let's go back into the hell that is this ruin. Yeah, listen to it. As soon as I come in here, this is why we need fast access and not to be tripping over rubbish. Alright, it looks like we've got water here. Okay, let's see what we can do about this, which is always going to be hard. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh, we're deep under the sea. This is not ideal. Right. Okay. That is not... I hadn't quite... Oh, they're all going to float up now. Don't lose. Do not lose this. Do not lose this. Do not lose this. Take a piece of earth. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Right. What we must do is mark our translocator. And it's translocator for home. Right, save. Now, a quick look. Is there a trader here? Oh. Oh, wow. Treasure hunter. Ah. I have to go. Right. Oh my gosh. Well, we know where some fabulous blocks are. And it hasn't broken my game. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, I'm so glad to be home. Right, okay, let's sort ourselves out. I'll file this lot. I'm digging a tunnel towards land. I have a very long way to go, but I found tin, which is a plus. Wow. Isn't it funny? If I was looking for tin, I couldn't find it. However, if you look for something else, like trying to dig a tunnel out of this desperately negative area, you find an amazing amount of tin. I'm going to have to go. Wow, it's dark here. Okay, now we need to fill this in, because this is going to absolutely fill up with the most ghastly creatures. Wow. My light is doing nothing. I'm going into darkness. Right, we need to come down and go straight out. We need to get home before we enter the Rust world. I do not want to enter the Rust world. You'll notice I've brought my door. Oh, thank goodness. Goodness me. I found a cave and I just want a quick look. Oh, more tin. Oh my gosh, we're deep here. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is one of the deepest caves I've ever been in. I would not willingly go into these deep caves, but oh my gosh. Right, let's drop off. I found another couple of bits of sphelerite. I am desperately trying to dig my way to land, and the trouble is, because the ocean is so deep where I am, I can't just dig laterally up. I found out that I was really very close to the ocean floor, so if I start digging up in a sort of staircase pattern, you would normally think that would get me out of this deep area. Unfortunately, it doesn't. I was going to say that I do know that I could repair my health and my temporal stability with a temporal gear. It's just that I don't have a lot of them. I only have, I think, enough to mend a translocator, and I've still got a translocator I haven't mended, so I'm not that keen on doing that. Let's have another little look. Yeah, I've used the 3 that were in there. I've got 4. They're too valuable. I've got more tin in this cave, but I really do not want to go down there at the moment. Let's block that off. Okay, and then all the time, yep, here we go. All that clinking sound again. Wow. This is just grade A tedious, but it has to be done. If I want to get to this land, oh, gold. Oh my lord. Right. Oh gosh. Oh no! No, no, no. I mean, these are deep drifters, dang it. Oh. And what's irritating more than anything else is that this doesn't come back. God, this is one of the worst translocator positions. Is to hope that the sea won't be so shallow here. Is that a viable choice? It may not be. Oh, get this off your bar. What the heck am I in? I'm in a ruin. Okay. Oh my gosh. This doesn't go anywhere. And it's still negative. Right. What depth am I at here? 31. Oh my gosh. Right, I am going to get out of the water. Right, that's where I went up. Right, this is where I'm going out. Oh my gosh. Good grief. Right, before I go back, see this. I've got a treasure hunter here. It's the Black Castle. Wow. I've come out near the Black Castle. So, yeah, let's go back. is just not sensible. I'm going to spend hours and hours of my life doing this, and it's not worth it. I have a base near it, and it's they're both way up north. Yeah, see, here we are, this is where they are. And this one is the translocator that I get to by going through Translocator 1, then across my desert. But that is an easy trip. I do not need to go here. I really don't. And I think the next thing to do is maybe we've got the lazaret over here. We've got an abandoned mine and we've got the village here. So all these things can be got to. This is the coal mine. So I've got an abandoned mine and a coal mine. So this is the sort of far end of my area. Yeah, I honestly don't think that translocator is going to be a viable proposition. If I want tin, I know where to go. Otherwise, I really don't like that one at all. I think, though, that what I might do is go and raid the building it is in for beautiful, beautiful blocks, because the blocks are gorgeous up there. But I might bring a lot of other stuff back because I don't want to use that translocator. It's negative going in. It's a pain when you get there. And I've got one that's within reach anyway. So I'm going to forget that one. Bye-bye, my friends.